Hopefully you can hear me. I know you can't see me. I had to keep my phone on the charger. It wasn't holding a charge, so I'm just deciding to make a blackout message because this got to come out. This got to come out. It's like my third time trying to record this. Anyway, long story short, tonight I got a download. When I got out the shower tonight. When I was what was I doing? I was tying up my headscarf. And so as I was just kind of finishing up my headscarf, tying it up, I couldn't get it just right. I couldn't get it right. And so I was getting irritated and frustrated and impatient with myself and blah, blah, blah. And then fast forward, also, 2, 3, 4 attempts, my phone wasn't holding a charge. And so I couldn't even create the video that I really wanted to create. I had to do it this way. But long story short, before I got too hot-headed, I started to think to myself, like, God, what is this about? Like, why do I keep having little petty stuff like this? You know, what is the reason, or what am I supposed to be learning? What's the lesson behind me getting triggered behind little petty stuff, silly stuff like impatient with my head wrap, or frustrated, impatient with the phone charging too slow? What's the deal? What am I supposed to learn behind that? And the response came in right away. It was like, the first download was that he literally was like, what I'm trying to get you to realize and see is that I know what I'm doing. And I know what you need in order to grow and evolve on a soul level. I know what experiences you need in order for you to evolve as a person and become even more emotionally intelligent and less reactive. So the first issue is I need you to trust me and believe that I know what I'm doing. And what I might perceive as an inconvenience is actually something that I am allowing to happen in your reality to trigger you so that you can sift through the unconscious shadow parts of your ego personality that you aren't even aware of. They're not even brought up to the surface unless you're triggered. And so I'm allowing little petty stuff to still cycle back into your reality to trigger you, even though it's small things. That's the only way I can get your attention so you can become self-aware of it, because I need to know that you are emotionally intelligent enough so that as things, quote unquote, inconvenience you, I need to know that through your frustration and impatience, I need to know that you're somebody who can remain tempered and not lose your marbles and go off, or start talking negative self-talk, or get an inner critic that get all crazy. No, I need to know that you know how to handle yourself and not lose your marbles off of every little, or anything, basically off of anything that your ego personality is perceiving as an inconvenience, or it's making you feel butthurt. I need to know you can keep a handle on yourself, so in that way I'll be able to better use you. Like I have a hard time using somebody and that person being effective for what I'm wanting them to do, what I'm wanting to do through them while they're down here on earth. I have a hard time using a person who's easily triggered and easily feeling victimized, or a drama queen. I have a hard time working through somebody in a more smooth way. It gets rough. And so I'm just trying to grow you and evolve you so that you're more emotionally intelligent, less reactive, and more just respond appropriately in a tempered manner. And also, I'm trying to teach you a lesson on having more gratitude, because the truth of the matter is people, now this is him talking to me through my thoughts, it's people both alive and dead who wish they can trade places with you, even if it meant trading places with you and taking on what your butthurt ego perceive as obstacles or inconvenience. It's people who would take your place in a heartbeat. And now, especially the people who already passed over, they soul ain't even got nobody. They would love to be here and be gifted the opportunity to learn and grow as a person, as a soul, and evolve in that way, and take on the challenges. So you need to have more gratitude and be thankful that you down here, that your soul got a body to even be in, to experience the challenge. And so I just wanted to share what he downloaded to me, because I know it was definitely an eye-opener, a rude awakening for me. It was extremely helpful and beneficial, but I know somebody else in the world need that message too. We're not just down here to be goofing off, looking pretty and having fun. We down here for a reason, to grow on a soul level, and that Earth, the universe, university, Earth school is like a university, and we down here to learn and grow. And He's not going to advance us and move us forward in any way, because it'll be a disservice. He want to be sure we have that we have learned certain lessons. There's certain things that we need to be sure we are learning while we down here and got this opportunity to be down here. Otherwise, it's wasted. But he said, on the flip side, nothing's wasted. Every perceived obstacle, challenge, inconvenience, we only going through it so that we can learn and grow. It's something we're supposed to learn and grow from. And so if we can look at it like that, it'll take away the whole it's happening, something is happening to me, and instead it'll allow us to be able to see it as it's happening for me. It's happening for me, but I just have to shift my perspective. When you change the way you see things, the way you see things change. So you can take your power back if you look at it like, well, what is this trying to teach me? That's the bottom line. That's all he wanted me to share, and that's all that he wanted me to understand and understand. And so I'm just sharing because it definitely opened my eyes up and lightened my mood, and definitely that frustration and impatience kind of just blew over. So hopefully this helps somebody else who impatient with their life journey, or little petty stuff, impatient. Hopefully what I'm sharing, what he shared with me, and what I'm sharing is something that'll help somebody else. So okay, have a good night. Bye.